Hi, I'm Bill the Geek, shooting not live from Chapala, Mexico. Have we got a real treat for you today? We're going to Barra de Navidad, which is right next to Malaki. And we're going to answer a lot of questions about this place. It's right on the beach, very inexpensive. It has everything you want in a vacation, or perhaps you're thinking about moving to Mexico. We're going to talk about renting in Mexico in Barra de Navidad. In our channel, we do a lot of Mexico travel. We go to small towns, we go to big cities, we go to places that you want to see. And also, many of our subscribers have asked us, well, how do you rank on YouTube? Do you make money making these YouTube videos? So we do techie videos about how to rank high on YouTube, what equipment you might want to use, and how to make really good videos. So you want to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on a thing. You want to be sure to watch the end of the video because we're thinking about moving to Barra de Navidad, and we want to show you the community that we decided we would want to move into or buy a home in or rent in for sure at the very end of the video. We're here in Barra de Navidad. It's the end of April, which means most of the snowbirds have left, and the day it's a Thursday or Friday morning, so there's not a lot of people. But if you come here between October 15th and April 15th, maybe on a Saturday or Sunday or even a Friday, this place is going to be filled with people and lots of umbrellas on the beach. Barra Navidad started out as Port Navidad, and the Spaniards showed up in the mid-1500s, and they decided that this would be the perfect place to have a bunch of ships, and they could go back and forth to the Philippines. And there's a whole community of Mexican Filipinos, they call them Filipinos, people that would go to the Philippines and come back and forth, and they built this monument in 1964 as a celebration of the friendship between Mexico and the Philippines. The building you see here really stands out. It's a 5-star resort, and it's called Isla de Navidad. It's a bit pricey. We have a link to their website below. They have a golf course, it's all inclusive, is luxurious. You might want to give it a peek if you want that luxurious life when you come to Barra de Navidad. When we were in Malaki, we saw a lot of young people boogie boarding, but you can also, I don't know if you can surf in Malaki, but you can certainly surf here in Barra de Navidad. People ask me, where would you live? Malaki or Barra de Navidad? They're very close, and if you live in either place, you can easily walk back and forth to one or the other. But Barra de Navidad, it seems like there's a little bit more to do. They have more restaurants right on the beach. I thought the food was better in Barra de Navidad. I like the strip that we're going to show you where you can just walk along the ocean and see the mountains. And it seemed a bit cleaner, so I kind of prefer Barra de Navidad over Malaki. So what's the weather like year-round? Barra de Navidad is south of Puerto Vallarta, and Puerto Vallarta is really hot and humid in the summertime. Tourists come between October 15th and April 15th. And that's when the snowbirds come also. They might stay for 6 months. Then they leave on April 15th. The reason being, in the summertime, it gets really hot and humid. So between October 15th and April 15th, the weather is perfect. There's like no humidity. It's about 72 in the daytime. It's about 68 at nighttime. I mean, it's perfect. But in the summertime, it's going to get really hot, really humid. It's almost unbearable. Teresa and I stayed in Barra de Navidad at a beach house in the summertime. If you have a beach house and it's right on the ocean, well, the breeze from the ocean stays all day. You really never get that hot. But if you're in a place within the city, like 3 blocks in, then in the summertime, it gets hot and humid. It's unbearable unless you have air conditioning. For a vacation spot, well, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to Puerto Vallarta, or do you want to go to Barra de Navidad? I mean, I love Vallarta, but I think that Barra de Navidad may be more quaint, because if you're going to go on vacation, what are you going to do? You're going to go to the beach, you're going to eat. You're going to walk around, see the little junk shops along the beach. Okay. I really like Barra de Navidad. Vallarta is really big, but I don't see that much of a big benefit, and I lived in Vallarta for like 10 years. So I would seriously consider giving Barra de Navidad a shot. I guess you would fly into Manzanilla. That's about 45-minute drive from Barra de Navidad and Malaki. And I think it'll be a very enjoyable situation for you, especially if you get a very good Airbnb like we had. In this place, you can rent boat rides, and they'll take you all around the ocean, close to Barra Navidad. You can rent bicycles here also. Now we're going to go inside a restaurant. It's called the Seamaster. And the Seamaster, they have excellent food, and Teresa and her son Danielle, they always come here for dinner or for lunch. And Teresa and I went there. I had the best cheeseburger in my entire life there. It was crispy, but it was a cheeseburger. And so people might say, well, you're in Mexico, why would you order a cheeseburger? Well, I tell you what, Teresa is a Mexican chef, and we eat Mexican food 24/7, and she doesn't eat meat. She eats chicken and she eats fish, but not cheeseburgers. So when we go out, I order a cheeseburger. And please leave a comment. Tell us what you want to know. Tell us what we left out. Tell us what you want us to add. Tell us about what type of videos you want us to make in the future, and we will accommodate your wishes. You can walk from Malaki to Barra Navidad, or the other way around, or you can get a taxi. We ate dinner, we got a taxi from Barra de Navidad back to Malaki. It was about 90 pesos, which was $4.50. I think that was a little expensive. It depends on who the taxi driver is. Or you can get one of these mini taxis. The mini taxis only cost like $2 or $3. They'll take you anywhere you want to go. They fit 2 people. Now, some people have mentioned, well, there's really nothing to do in Barra de Navidad. Well, it all depends on where your head is at. As long as I have internet and a camera and my computer, I can read books for hours. I can create videos for hours. I write books for Amazon for hours. And I'm a very creative individual. I have a couple of friends that I talk to, but mostly I'm a creative individual. I like creative people. If you want to move to Barra de Navidad and you would just want to watch cable TV all day, you can do that too. And there are many expats that have many expat friends, and they might just hang out with them and talk and drink a couple of beers on the beach on a nightly basis, things like that. So how it would be like to live here kind of depends on how you are as an individual. If you're bored living where you are now, you're probably going to be bored here too. It's all within you. But if you love life and you can create and I mean, you'll have a blast here. For me, I love creating things, and then when I'm done creating, I like to go down to the beach and just hang out, or maybe walk up and down the beach. We take a 5-mile walk every morning in Chapala, down the lake, through town. There's never a dull moment, though there are people in Chapala that are bored, but it's all within here. Now we're going to go into the only gated community in Barra de Navidad. It's beautiful, and they have kind of like a canal going through there and houses sitting right on the canal. We talked to the security guard at the gate, and we asked him, well, how much does it cost to build a house here? And he couldn't give us a house price, but he was saying that empty lots were going for about 1.5 million pesos. And I'm going to do that in my mind real quick. I think that's about $60,000 or $70,000. But you're going to see these homes. They're spectacular. You can build here, you can buy here, and you can rent in this gated community also. They have a website, and we have a link to that website and their phone number in the description below. I kind of like gated communities. I like the idea of having a security guard and checking people coming in and going out. But this place was truly beautiful. Now, if you're going to buy a house or rent a house in Barra de Navidad, the precautions are Barra de Navidad has hurricanes and earthquakes, and they seem to happen quite frequently, and the results are not pretty. So that's a major consideration before you rent or specifically buy in Barra de Navidad. I have 2 links in the description below for people that are thinking about renting long-term or doing vacation rentals in a nice house. So the link on the top is a bit more pricey, and you can look at home prices. The link below that is for long-term rentals, and I found links in there or information in there where you could get rentals for about 500 pesos a month. That's about $250 a month. I also included a Facebook link, and it's about people renting properties in Barra Navidad. And it's really cool. You can go to Facebook, go to groups, and you can do Americans living in Puerto Vallarta group or Americans living in Guadalajara group. And it's a great thing to do because you can then actually communicate with Americans or Canadians that are living there, and you can ask them questions. Where can I rent? Where can I eat? What is there to do? It helps us out a lot before we start getting on the road to travel. As always, I encourage younger people to take a real good look at moving here. If you're 25, if you're 35, if you're 40, 45, and if you have online skills, think about moving to Barra de Navidad or to other places in Mexico. It's very inexpensive. Like if you're working online in Columbus, Ohio, or in Los Angeles, or God forbid, New York City, the money that you make will go so far here, and your life will be so much more full, and you can grow your online business and just feel wonderful and save your money and have a great time when you're not working on the beach and very close to other places in Mexico that you can enjoy and still work online while you're traveling. We hope you enjoyed the video. This is Bill the Geek broadcasting not live from Chapala. Please hit the subscribe button. We have a lot more travel videos, how to do YouTube videos coming up, and we'll see you on the next go around. Thank you.